Alright, so the goal was to go from this. This is one of two 25-pound bags of pinto beans. So I got 50 pounds of pinto beans, dried pinto beans, to go from that, and in one day turned about 10 pounds of those into 14 quarts of canned pinto beans. And let's just open one. And here we go. Beautiful. Let's go from the canned pinto beans to some refried beans and see what that looks like. We're going to go with about a quarter cup of extra light olive oil. I usually get the EVOO, but this is what we got right now, so I'm going to use this. I really like Bertolli. Good olive oil. So, olive oil heating up. We are going to add our quart of pinto beans. Let's get them in there. They are beautiful. I must say so myself. I hear a sizzle beginning. Oh, and these are gonna mash up in no time. They've been out of the jar for all of a minute or two here, and I can already go ahead and mash them up. And these are going to be good, I can just tell. And these will go great with tonight's turkey soup that I made on Sunday. I like how much time that just saved me. So the time that I put in yesterday, a few hours of work getting these 14 quarts made, a few hours of work, and 14 times now I'll be able to do this. I'm going to throw in a handful of A1 dry rub. And I do mean that quite literally. I don't know how much that is, but that looks about right. And let's see here. Same with garlic powder. So we have garlic powder. Can't really go wrong. I guess every batch is a little bit different. I have some granulated onion. Same deal. Now, the nice thing about refried beans is they're really like having a blank canvas, and it's the kind of thing you can experiment with. Today these are the ingredients, but on another given day, let's see, black pepper. Did I show the onion? There was the onion. Granulated onion. Black pepper. Oh, today is all about easy. I'm not cracking any pepper. Alright, here we go, about a teaspoon of pepper. So we have the onion, the garlic, the dry rub. Get a different stirring utensil here. Work this into the mix. Oh, that's starting to stick to the bottom of the pan. Let me get that up. Work that in. turn that heat down a little bit to medium-low. So this pan of refried beans is done. The only thing I need to do at this point is add the sour cream, and not a lot. Maybe 2 tablespoons for a whole quart, maybe 3 if you're in the mood. All right, so this is one of a million variations on refried beans. And I have not been tracking the time, but I think, thanks to having my beans canned, I've just taken a process that normally is 2 to 3 hours from starting from the dried beans. And I've made refried beans in about 5-10 minutes. 10 certainly tops. They're done. I'm going to just let them sit on the burner a little bit and maybe reduce. There's not a lot of liquid there, but I'm going to let it reduce a little bit. And that's it. Stir in 2 or 3 tablespoons of sour cream, and I'll put it back into the jar that I took it out of for tonight's dinner. That's where I'll hold it. In fact, maybe I'll do that right now. Let's do that now. Might as well finish the job. So we have light sour cream. Let's see, I'll go 1, 2 plops. How about that? I'll call it a plop. Work that in. Just started canning a couple years ago. Got interested in a little bit of the prepping fever. Not necessarily going off the rails in terms of calling it a doomsday plan, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. I was a Boy Scout, so I had to learn the motto that a good scout is always prepared, and I try to be prepared. So I started canning, and first thing I learned is a whole new respect for the people throughout the ages that have had to can, because the products like we enjoy today just weren't available, because it is a lot of hard work. It is a long day to can and to do it right, to do it carefully. The equipment's heavy. It's tedious work. There's a lot of steps, but as you can see here, it pays off, because essentially you're doing all the preparation in one day, and then it saves you. Like if I was going to make this every day, I have the materials to make it for 2 weeks. So you get the time back. It's an investment. Let me just take a little taste. That's delicious. Okay, adios.